Let me guess, you're a 6 to 7 to 8 to even 9-figure entrepreneur. You're doing very well for yourself, but you see all these people online who are posting content do even better than you, are having less stress because they're just posting content. They're not using complex funnels or anything like that. And you're also noticing yourself like your ad costs are higher than ever. You're hopping on calls, or your sales team's hopping on calls with people, and they're giving all the objections under the sun, and you just don't know why this is happening. Well, it's because you don't have trust. And the only way to build trust is by posting content and being in front of your prospects' face 24/7. And you probably know this as well. That's why you're seeing everyone online post content. And you want to get started, but you realize you have a massive time constraint and you can't do all of the 6 parts of the process of creating content. You can't do that. So in this video, I want to go through how you can automate all of these parts of the process, so you only have to press record for, I would say, an hour a week. Okay, and if you don't know who I am, my name's James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media. I help business owners like yours, 6 to 7 to 8 to even 9-figure entrepreneurs, build content systems to save time and scale. We do everything for our clients, but I'm not going to speak about that in today's video. I'm not going to say hire me. I'm going to say how you can automate all of these parts of the process, basically automate anyway. Okay, and if you want to see my social proof, check out the first link in the description. If you want to join my free email list where I give away free resources every single day about content, when you join you get a free resource as well. Check out the second link in the description and join that for completely free. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's move on to the first part of the process, which is ideation. Now, a lot of people and a lot of business owners don't understand that there's different types of content you can create and need to create. There's growth, there's niche authority, and there's social proof. So today, to automate this process, I'm going to go through how to come up with growth content ideas, which is really simple. So first, what we're going to do is, again, when I say automate, I don't mean like fully automate, so you can't do it like on your own. You still have to put in a bit of work, but not as much as you would have to do without it being automated. So you're going to go to Instagram. You're going to go to one of your, or a few of your favorite creators within your industry. Let's just say, for example, this is a random example, you're a sales coach. Let's go to a sales coach that's doing well. What we're going to do to find ideas that are proven to work, because you don't want to reinvent the wheel for growth pieces of content. You want to see what's already working and add your own unique spin to it. You're going to go to the Reels tab. You're going to download something called Sort Feed, and you're going to add it as an extension on your what's it called, I don't even know, the Chrome extension. You're going to click on it, and then you're going to go to latest 25 items, press views, and all this is going to do is sort the views for the last 25 reels. You can do all of them if you change this to all items. I normally do all items, but I have a free version on this laptop. But anyway, it's going to sort the first 25 latest 25 reels to top to least, and as you can see here, you could see that this one's working. And then what you can do is go onto it, analyze it, and see why it's working. And it's obvious because it's a sales call. It's a mock sales call that they've posted, and you seem kind of pushy objection. So what I would do is go to my content dashboard, and what I would do here is really simple. I'd go to my content dashboard and go down to my Instagram and put it in here. So I'd press add a new page, and again, if you join my email list, you do get this content dashboard for completely free. So if you want to join that, it's the second link. But all you're going to do is put your idea down, put what type of content it is, and then you can click on it and script it out. Okay, really as simple as that. That's how to automate ideation. Pretty simple. As I said, it's not fully automating it. You still have to put in a little bit of work, but it's really simple. It basically does automate it because you're mixing the ideas together. Next is scripting. Now, there's 2 ways you can actually script content. There's using ChatGPT, which I wouldn't suggest, but it's possible, and that would automate the whole thing, which is really simple. Or you could simply use a framework, okay? And it's really simple framework. Let me run you through it. It's one. Let me go up here. It's hook. So you're going to start with a hook. I'll put H here. And that is basically just something that's going to hook your audience in. There's many different types of hook, but this video isn't about that. It's about automating the process, spending less time on content creation. So hook, is basically just hooking your audience in. Then it goes interest peak, and this is basically intriguing your viewer for more. So people get mixed up. They say hook and then they just go for the value, but you don't want that. You want your viewers to watch your videos, especially short form, for as long as possible. So this interest peaks just intrigues your viewer for more to watch longer. Next is the value, HIV, which is speaking about what you're giving away within the video. And then there's a call to action, okay, really simple. So I like to say HIVC, the framework, that's my framework. Hook, interest peak, value, call to action, okay? And what you can do, because we do want to automate the process, okay? I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to automate the process. So let's go to ChatGPT and let's go to here. And let's say, for example, I have a content idea about how to overcome the I need to think about it objection. By the way, this is for everyone, not just sales coaches. Like every coach, every service-based business, online service-based business, this will work for. But I'm just doing this because it's the first example that come to my head. I need to think about an objection. Please create me a script using this framework. Look, grab the viewer's attention with a controversial statement. Interest peak. Intrigue the viewers to watch longer. I have given you interest peaks before. Use them. Value. Give a step-by-step process on the overcoming objection, and then call to action. Either ask for the follow or ask them to comment a keyword or a free resource. Boom. Let's see what it comes out with. If they say I need to think about it, you already lost the sale. Most people panic when they hear that, but the top closers, they flip it instantly. Value. Acknowledge it. Totally get that. It's a big decision. Clarify. Can I ask? So what you need to do and what you need to realize, if once you automate the process, you need to actually look at these, because I would not post this, I would not film this because it doesn't make as much sense. But what would you would have to add in the value section is like, this is what to do instead. Acknowledge it. Number one, acknowledge it, for example. So all you would do is just copy and paste that, analyze it, see if you want to film it. And also what you need to understand about scripting your content is, when you film, you're probably not going to use all of the script. You're probably going to go off your top of your head a bit, and that's the best way to do it, because you're always going to have ideas floating around in your head, especially when you film. Like for me anyway, I get loads of ideas when I'm filming, and I just go off the top of my head sometimes. So that's what you need to realize about the scripts. But that's how to automate the process. If you want this GPT again, join my free email list. I send emails every day, and I'll probably add this in, so I'll just probably send it to you. So join my email list if you want this GPT to script your content. So that is the scripting process done. So I've literally spent about 10 minutes on this, and I've already got one content idea, and it's just a repeatable process. Okay, next is filming, and you can't really automate this, but you can do it in something called a batch. And entrepreneurs go wrong because they film every day, and this leads them to burn out and not be able to come up with more content ideas, which means they don't post content, which means they don't get leads and clients for their business and make their business easier to grow. Okay, so you need to film in a batch. So what I would do is script out 10 to 15, or however you post a month, do that in a batch. So do the whole month's worth of content ideation scripting in a batch, but then film every single week. Film 7 ideas every single week, or 2 times a month, whatever you want to do. But you can't really automate this process. Probably in the future you'll be able to with AI, etc. But I would not automate it, I would just make it easier by batch recording. And it's really simple, okay? Just batch out your content. Next is editing. And I want to make this clear. Do not use these ugly softwares, okay? These editing softwares, please don't do that to yourself. Your brand, okay? It's your brand. And the quality of your videos represents your brand, which represents your business. So you need high quality videos, okay? And yes, there's instances where you can just post you talking and it's going to do well, but you don't care about views. You want more clients as well, okay? You want more clients coming to you, so they're pre-sold. When you hop on, or your sales teams hop on calls with them, they just say send the invoice. And content does that, but high quality content does that. So you can't automate this process. You can automate it by hiring an editor, okay? And by the way, if you want this all done for you, we literally do all of this for our clients. Check out the first link in the description and book in a free call. We take over the whole content creation process and guarantee you 5 to 15 extra higher ticket clients within 90 days. But anyway, editing, hire an editor and make sure you hire a good editor. You can hire editors on Upwork, you can hire editors on Facebook, Instagram, but make sure you get them to do a free sample before going ahead, because there's some editors that that I hire as well, try and hire, that I hire and they end up being really bad and they've got a fake portfolio, so I have to fire them. So make sure you get them to do a free edit, free 20-second edit beforehand, and then go ahead with them or hop on a call, however your hiring process goes. But you should definitely hire an editor, hire a top tier editor, and don't spend less on this, okay? I see a lot of entrepreneurs spending less on an editor and thinking, oh, okay, I still get high quality videos, but you're going to get probably high quality videos every like 5 days. Okay, you need someone quick and you need someone quality, and you have to pay for that, and you need someone that can communicate with you, which is like good communication, okay? And you don't get that if you hire overseas, okay? So editing, that's how to automate it. You need to hire someone good, okay? Please hire someone good. Don't be cheap on this, okay? Next is posting, and I'm going to show you an example. We're going to go to Meta Business Suite, and we're going to automate my posting. So what you can do is go to, for example, you can go to content, create post, and what we're going to do is, you can bulk upload, but what I like to do is just upload normally. Let me see, where's it gone? Planner. Okay, we're going to go over to Planner, and we're going to go to schedule. We're going to go to schedule, and we're going to schedule a reel. It says right now my best time, my Instagram followers are most active at 1, so I'm going to post an hour before that so I can go into the algorithm. I'm going to press create reel, and add video. Let me find a video that I've actually filmed. I haven't filmed a lot of short form content recently. This is one of my clients' videos. I just add that in.
But why would you?
And yeah, it's just going to upload, and what's going to happen is once it uploads, it's going to have a tick, and then what you're going to do is put a description in. Description doesn't matter as much as you think, but you can automate it by using ChatGPT. You can just put in, please create me a description for this video idea, and yeah, it will create you a description. All you have to do is add it in here, blah 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 blah, choose the frame that you want, and then once it's uploaded, hopefully it will upload soon, what you're going to do is just press next, and then you're going to schedule it. So this is automating it because you're scheduling them in advance, so you can create your whole batch of content and schedule them out, or get your virtual assistant to do it. Just tell them about this, okay? But this is how to automate the process. Again, I'm going to just wait for it to upload, and then I'm going to press next. Hopefully it uploads, because sometimes it glitches for me. There we go, it uploaded. Next, you're going to go next, under 90 seconds. Okay, that's my bad. Next, schedule, and then you're going to put in the date, whatever date you want it to. Let's just say tomorrow I want it to go out, and then I want it to go out at 2 p.m. 14, and then press schedule. Okay, that's going to schedule your videos out. Really simple, and that's how to automate the posting process. So next, let's move on to the DM process. Now, the best clients results I get is when my client has either an appointment setter or we set up this for them. And that's because sales are made in the DMs. Well, getting people on calls are made in the DMs especially. Or if you have a funnel in line, of course that's going to help. But starting conversations and actually getting people on calls is what's going to change the game. And that's because content, people interact with your content. What most people don't understand is they're all leads. They're interested in what you do. That's why they press the follow or they interact with your content. So you either need to reach out to them or get them to comment a keyword on your post to automatically send them something over. And that is where ManyChat comes in. Now, this is how to automate DMs. You're going to go over to ManyChat and you're going to connect your Instagram account. Basically, I've got a video going through a really complex ManyChat sequence, but today I just want to go through one that can start a conversation in the DMs and send over something for free. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a piece of content that at the end says, comment the word keyword for my free objection handling guide, for example. Again, that's a sales coach example, but just a free objection handling guide. Okay, and then what you're going to do is set up this automation. Once this automation is set up, you can duplicate it each time. So you don't have to keep setting it up, you can duplicate it. But let's go how to set it up. So what you're going to go is you're going to go down to automations, you're going to add your account. I would suggest having the pro versions. It's £15 a month. Like, bro, you're a 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 figure entrepreneur, you have the money. Buy this, it won't make a difference. Go to new automation, go to start from scratch. And what you're going to do, by the way, we set this all up for our clients, so you don't have to do it if you do join us. Again, first link in the description. Watch the video and go through my clients' results, and then you can book in a call if you really want to. You're going to click on when, you're going to click on new trigger, you're going to click on user comments on your post or reel, and then you're going to select the specific reel you want. Or you can do all posts or reels. I suggest doing it specific, so you can just duplicate it and change the specific reel each time. Or you can set one keyword and one free thing that you're giving away each time. Okay, so you can go all posts or reels for that if you want to. I'm going to go this one. I'm going to go continue. Keyword, so what do you want the keyword to be? For example, I done the objection, so objection, and then continue. And then you can do random replies, and basically what this is when someone comments on your post, they're going to get a reply saying, yo, sent in your DMs, yo, it's in there, yo, check it out, for example. So you can change these here. I'm not going to change them, but you can change them. They're automatic replies. And then you're going to press save. It's saved. And next, what we're going to do, again, I'm just doing a really simple one now. I'm doing a really simple one. We have a more complex one that we set up, which grabs my clients' emails, my clients' viewers' emails, and adds it to their email list automatically, and also offers their offer. But anyway, we're going to go to Instagram. We're going to press, hey, did you want the free objection handling guide? Then you're going to press add button. You're going to change it to yes. Then you're going to press Instagram. Done. It's over here now, as you can see. Okay, say what you can do, as I said, is you can grab people's emails and be like, yo, we need your email, and we'll send it over. You get the email, it adds it to your email list automatically, so you can hit them from that angle. What I really want you to understand is your content should be an ecosystem. So anything you're doing right now to get clients already, like you're doing well for yourself, it just adds fuel to the fire of that. So if you're running ads, if you're doing cold outbound, they're more likely to take action. It's going to lower your cost per call. It's going to lower your cost per client because they're hopping on these calls nurtured from your content. So let's just see it like this. You run an ad to a VSL, they book in a call, and they probably won't close. But if you have content in the mix, they see your ad, they watch your VSL, they watch your content. Over time, they book in a call, and then they just say send the invoice. It's better that way, okay? Even if it's a longer like sales cycle, it's better, okay? Because they're getting nurtured over time. But anyway, hey, here is your free guide. And then press add button, and then go to open website, free guide, and then put in the website link. So this could be a landing page, and you could grab their email that way. It could be just a free YouTube video, whatever you want it to be. Add it in there and press done, and then that will be sent over straight away. And what you can do is set up a follow-up, so you can put smart delay, but let's wait like 11 hours, for example, and then send them over another message saying, hey, did you like the free training? Or hey, did you get the time to go through the guide? And then you can go in there yourself and set them on a call that way. Be like, why did you want the free guide? Okay, would you be interested in us helping you doubling your close rate, or whatever your offer is? Explain that and then offer the call. And also what you can do is add a field to it, so you know which ones are leads and not. So you can add an action, be like add contact, add tag, so you can label them, and then you can go over here in contacts and see which ones are leads, for example, for certain assets that you sent over, and then you can follow up with them that way. And yeah, this is what you can do, this is what you can add. There's many kind of frameworks you can use for ManyChat, and all you're going to do is set live. What I would do is go to your Instagram DMs yourself, Instagram comment section yourself on a different account, and test it out before you go ahead and just like let it be. Otherwise, you don't want it like sending random replies in the DMs, if you understand what I'm saying. But that's how to automate DMs, and that's how to automate the whole content creation process basically. So for ideation, you'll use SaltFeed to get ideas. For scripting, you can use ChatGPT with that prompt, and really simple, just pause the video and duplicate that prompt. For filming, you can't really automate it, but you can batch it. For editing, to automate it, you need to hire. That's very important. For posting, Meta Business Suite. For DMs, ManyChat. And again, if you do want to join my email list where I send free resources about content, free tips and tricks, and also resources every single day, join my email list. It's free in the second link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn how to get 5 to 15 extra high ticket clients by just posting content, you can check out this video up here. I think it will be very valuable to you. And yeah, I hope you got some value from this video, and peace.